Good afternoon and welcome to today's contest. My name is Austin Urch and I'm bringing you this matchup here between Oscar Smith High School and Great Bridge High School. Here at the Regional Training Center in Virginia Beach. On the left side of your screen in the white jerseys and the blue shorts is Oscar Smith. Defending the left side. On the right side, moving across to the left, is Great Bridge High School in the green. Great Bridge on the attack right now. Oscar Smith trying to defend. And for an exciting matchup here this afternoon, Chesapeake High School field hockey action at the Regional Training Center. Thanks so much for joining us today for this exciting contest. Great Bridge inside the circle, puts a shot on towards the target, but knocked away by Oscar Smith. Over the end line. Easy enough stop there for Oscar Smith, as they'll get to restart. This game just underway a couple of minutes ago. Great Bridge knocking on the door. It seems like they found an opening there, getting the first goal on the board here this afternoon. Great Bridge up by 1. Looks like it might have been number 5, Grayson Kurth there for Great Bridge, who put that opening goal up on the board. Regardless, they're up by 1 here so far as they just make their way inside the circle before briefly coming back out, right back inside. Shot on, looking towards the goal, but too many bodies in the way and a bit too high as well. Wildcats with the 1-goal advantage. Just a pair of minutes into this contest. This one sent all the way back to Anna Hopkins in defense. She'll send it up the field on the left side. Kurth through the middle. Pass a number of defenders there before it's taken away with Andrea Aguilar. Shot low on the ground just to the opposite side of the cage. Looking for that far post, but couldn't quite find it. Bit of a windy day here at the training center in Virginia Beach. Team's ready to play as Great Bridge sends this one across the center of the field. Umpire whistle stops play for just a moment. It's Riley Busher on the restart. Penalty, though, will bring the ball back the other way. Wilson up top for the Wildcats, looking to make an interception here. This one sent all the way to the far side of the field. Just can't quite keep it in play was Kylie Knox. Rolls right past her stick, out of bounds. Sent inside the 25, and now finding her way inside the circle. Shot taken. Got some air under that one, but no problem for the goalkeeper, Trinity Toe. That one sailed wide, well high above her head. Even standing at 6'1", I believe. Just a couple inches right under the crossbar. There's Wilson inside the circle, off to her right, low and on the ground. Kept out so far by the Tigers. That pass too high. A turnover. Oscar Smith headed back in the other direction. So on the restart, that one Once again, too high, as it was about waist high. Hits one of the Wildcats. And it's restarted here by Riley Bushert. Umpire signaling her just to step over a couple steps, just outside the circle. Traversing over to the right side, makes a defender miss. Sends it again, waist high, stopped by the goalkeeper. Still in possession, low on the ground this time. Just on the wrong side of the post, out of play. Knocked there by a Tiger defender. So it'll still be Great Bridge in possession as they look to get their second goal on the board here in the first quarter. The center right in front of the goalkeeper now, looking for room to shoot. Goalkeeper down, and there's another goal here for the Wildcats, up by 2. Couldn't quite see who netted that one. There were quite a few Great Bridge players in the area. It was on that right side of the field. It might have been Wilson. Also could have been Lydia Hall as well. He's playing on that right side. Even Taylor Hester. But regardless, it's a 2-goal advantage as Wilson nearly there in time. But it's brought back by Wildcat. And off to their right side, far side of the field here is Taylor Hester. Unable to keep it in play legally. And the restart will come. Tegan Peterson, far side of the field. Taken away, now charging forward, Aubrey Steckline. One defender there, that's Aguilar. Back towards the center. Steckline unable to win it back. Tigers still have possession. Here's Higgins off the interception now. 2 defenders in the area. Penalty. Wildcats keep it. Higgins up towards the center. Bushert in the middle now. Passed along. A lot of motion right in front of the goal. Penalty corner coming up here for the Wildcats. Their first of the contest. First overall of the contest as well. Already up by 2. Great chance to bump that lead up to 3. The Wildcats can convert. This one up towards the center. Bushert inside the circle. Keeping it herself, knocked away by the goalkeeper. Still a threat here. Knocked away, trying to catch up to it as it rolls over the sideline. Unable to do so. Roserdan Barrera. But a nice look there for Great Bridges. Nearly coming away with another penalty corner. If you can keep the sustained pressure inside that circle off an initial penalty corner, as the time goes on, odds are the defending team will give up another penalty as they get desperate to clear the ball. But Oscar Smith doing a really nice job there to play a clean game and make sure that they don't give away another one. We'll see if they can keep the ball here as they look to move up the field, try to crack this Great Bridge midfield. But instead, they'll just send it too far down. Picked up by Hopkins, rolls it out to the right. Hester, a couple of defenders in the area. She looks to go forward, able to find Wilson. Wilson off to her left. But that one's just wide of the post. This time, it's a bit too far to the right. Trinity Toe had that one covered there for the Tigers. Wearing that bright red jersey, contrasting with the green of Great Bridge and Oscar Smith's white uniforms. This one is sent on inside the circle, takes a deflection, but again, just off the mark. These Great Bridge attacks getting closer and closer, like an artillery gunner trying to find their mark. First time it was too far wide to the left and then too far to the right, but those margins are slowly narrowing. Let's see if they'll be able to put another one on target before the end of this quarter. Restart, that one sent on by Peterson. Intercepted though. Fortunate there for the Wildcats, right place at the right time. Wilson up towards the center. Looking for room, low and on the ground, inside the back of the cage. That's another one for the Great Bridge Wildcats. I think that's the first goal on the day here for Wilson. She was able to create some space for herself inside the circle, right in front of the goalkeeper. Really nice job, able to maintain possession. Oscar Smith looking for a response. Nice job there on the takeaway. Julia Foran headed up the field. Up towards the middle, here's Wilson. Has some assistance on her left. Elects to keep it herself. Inside the circle. Makes it all the way across. That one, penalty against Great Bridge. Nice look there. Perhaps maybe Peyton Wilson needs to find a teammate, get that one off her stick. Perhaps free herself up as she can make another run to the inside, but making a run now here is Wilson. Off the interception, looking for that near corner. Can't find it, just a couple of feet wide. I think if Wilson can free herself up, be able to move without the ball, she has a tremendous amount of speed. Let her utilize that. Get her a nice through pass in between a couple of defenders. She can cut both of them out in one play. We'd already have room to shoot as Tigers looking to clear this one. Too close to the sideline and it rolls right over. That was Aguilar once again in pursuit. Oscar Smith trying to go up their left wing, that far side of the field, whenever they get the ball, but the pass has just been a bit too far. Pass up towards the center in the circle. No goal is once again off just the wrong side of the post. Restart coming. Here's Knox. Up to the far side and once again out of play. Tigers are having a bit of difficulty coming out of their zone, coming out of their 25. It's difficult for them to hold possession. And a bit of the opposite here for the Wildcats, as that one is off the crossbar. Fortunate that that one didn't go in. Nice job to maintain possession after just being off the mark inside the circle. Poked away. Nice job there by the defense. That might have been Caitlin Kelly there with the defensive stick. Peterson knocks that one on. Taken away by the Wildcats. Moving up the field, who else but Wilson? Center of the circle. Stopped by the defense. Too many sticks in the area, and they're able to poke it out, send it over the sideline. Chesapeake High School field hockey action. Wilson looks to increase the Wildcats' lead as she sends it up towards the middle. Anna Higgins taking a shot. But out of play. Off the attack. Great Bridge already up by 3. Their first goal coming just 3 minutes into the contest. They'd answer again 3.5 minutes later. Opening one scored by Grayson Kurth. In front of the cage now. Off to the left side, Higgins looking for a shot, kicked away by Toe. Nice goal there from Peyton Wilson. That's her second of the day. She'll head off the field. Taking her place will be number 12, Alyssa Burton. The Tigers restart. And a nice job immediately off the restart, taken away is Julia Foran. Played back, Hopkins. Foran inside the circle, looking for room to shoot, but all they'll get is a penalty corner, their second of the day. And a great chance here to increase their lead. This one low up towards the center. Busher off to her left. Shot taken from Higgins. Nice stop there. Goalkeeper able to kick that one out of play. Once again, a really nice job not to give up another penalty corner on the defense there. That'll do it here for us in the end of the first quarter. Great Bridge up by 1. Great Bridge up by 4 after 1. This game being brought to you by Shine Time Power Wash and Paint. Your turnkey solution for all power wash and painting projects. Eco-friendly house washing, roof cleaning, decks and fences, interior and exterior painting. Big or small, they do it all. Visit ShineTimeInc.com for a free quote today.
DQ rotisserie-style chicken bites. I never thought unbreaded chicken this good was possible. I love you just the way you are. Finally, chicken that is tender, juicy, and flavorful all by itself. Thank you, DQ, for giving me just what I needed. DQ, happy tastes good.
As we're about to move into the second quarter, Oscar Smith with some work to do defensively. Specifically, I'd like to see them go back to the basics, work on almost taped, or rather stick-to-stick passing. A simple ball, trying to bring the ball out of their defensive 25. It's been a problem for them as their passes have just been off the mark, and it's too easy for Great Bridge to capitalize on those misplayed passes, whether that's off interceptions or immediately after bringing the ball back in play. They're giving possession right back over to the opposition. And with dangerous players in the midfield and the attacking positions that Great Bridge has, it's really not something that you can afford to be doing. As the whistle starts the second quarter here from the umpire, a shuffled pass along to the left side. That one's taken away by taken away by Foran. Julia Foran now on the right side, sends it up towards the middle just inside the circle. Keeping it going here is Higgins. Goalkeeper comes off her line, nice job there. Penalty goes the other way. Just a pair of penalty corners for Great Bridge in the first frame. Oscar Smith gives the ball right back. Swing from Higgins. A dangerous one from her. She gets called for a penalty once again. That was Grayson Kurth with the big swing. Sent back up the field. Foreign. Stick on her right side. Rolls over one defender, but can't quite do that. Gets called for the penalty. Whistle goes the other way. Aguilar on the restart. Looking for a teammate. Not a lot of movement, though. A nice idea trying to find a player out wide. Again, that pass just off the mark. Kylie Knox couldn't receive it, as well as the head coach for Oscar Smith, Chris Crawford, might have liked. Up the right side, now across to the middle. Shuffled along right in front. It's another goal for Great Bridge, up by 5. This one, I believe, going over to Aubrey Steckline. An impressive job there. She's able to take it right back. Rather, Kurth takes it back, up inside the circle. Still with possession, moves it along. Right in front now, Great Bridge trying to find an opening, but penalty brings the ball back. Oscar Smith moving along on the left side of the field for them. Stolen away, inside the circle now. Poked along towards the middle. The penalty corner coming up here, first of the second quarter. For either side, Oscar Smith yet to have one in this contest. The majority of the team will make their way up towards the midway line. At half field. Great Bridge ready. Just a short one off to the left side, sent along towards the middle. Top of the circle shot. About waist high, off the mark. Nice look there for Maddie Wiley. Across that right side. A good setup for Great Bridge off the penalty corner as well. So often you can see teams immediately insert the ball. The player who stops it will immediately take that shot. But there, a bit of misdirection. Stopper on the left side, quickly sent over to the middle. Trying to catch Oscar Smith. Coming out of the goal. Bit off guard. That pass up the field for Jalen Fuller. Off her stick though. As Great Bridge headed the other way, right in front of the goal. Inside the circle, poked just away. But right back inside on the left side, creeping towards that end line. Off a defender's stick, Great Bridge still in possession. This ball brought back out all the way up to Riley Bushert at the 25. He'll swing it along to the right. No one just getting caught in the feet of Alyssa Burton. Burton, who took the place of Peyton Wilson on the field. Wilson with a pair of goals to her name, a really impressive job as she was able to just find her way inside the Oscar Smith defense, create room for herself to shoot, almost like a one-woman show. It was very nearly a breakaway chance there. Ella Allred couldn't regain the pass. There's Micah Kumar. Gets called for something there. The Wildcats head down inside the 25. This time it's Great Bridge who gets called for a penalty. The game will quickly restart. Nice job there by the Wildcats. Their defensive stick positioning, laying it right along the ground so that no pass can get through. Bushert swinging to the left. Hester around one defender. That was Fuller inside the circle now. Now there's some of that nice defensive stick work from the Tigers. As Great Bridge notched their 6th on the afternoon. That one coming 6 minutes into the second quarter. Job anticipating the passes that Oscar Smith can make and capitalizing on mistakes, as you saw there. On the far side of the field, Barrera waited for the ball to come to her. Proactive defending in the middle of the field for Great Bridge ultimately nets them another goal. Proactive defending, like I was saying, on that takeaway immediately set themselves up for the counterattack. And they were able to successfully capitalize on it as well. It's not every time that you're going to get a chance to score, you're able to take the ball away, but the more times that you do take it away, the more chances you have. And by proxy, the more goals you can score. Sent up by Kurth. Up to Foran. Off to her left side, low and on the ground. Steckline can't finish the goal. Can't finish the shot. No goal here as it rolls over the end line. Shot out of play off of Great Bridge. Restart coming up here for the Tigers. There's that anticipation game coming into play. Great Bridge knowing where they need to be before the ball is sent there. Shot looking for that far post or perhaps a redirection in the middle. They won't be able to find it as Allred heads up to the middle line. Taking the place of Madison Ford. Now into the contest here for the Wildcats is Higgins, as well as Riley Lentini. Back with the play, Jalen Fuller running out of room on the sideline. Now a little bit of a word of advice from her coach. Busher, middle of the field, all the way across. Can't hang on to the pass. So a big chance for Oscar Smith here, as this is the deepest that they've been in Great Bridge territory, if not all games, certainly in a long time here, 9 minutes into the second quarter, trailing by 7. They can put together some nice passes here. Could look to start to build their way back off a Great Bridge player. Tigers still with the ball on their sticks. Micah Kumar places the ball down. Through the middle. In the area, though, was Abby Ferris. She's able to poke it away. When we go up the field, Great Bridge. Here's Kayla Jackson. Nice job there to lift the ball in between a pair of Tigers defense. Defenders Ferris inside the 25. Trying to maintain possession. A defender right on her back though. Up towards the middle. Taken away by Tegan Peterson, but ultimately it won't really matter as the Wildcats were whistled for an infraction. Almost able to take it away. Still unsuccessful. Oscar Smith finally able to get it done. Immediately winning back possession. It's a really nice job there from Great Bridge. So they're so proactive and aggressive when defending. As soon as they give up possession, looking to win it back. That ball trickles all the way across the field. Coming out of the zone now is Oscar Smith. Correction, a penalty corner coming up for Great Bridge. About 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Burton will insert this ball. Up towards the middle, stopped by Buschert. Lays it off to her right. Shot taken from Wiley. Traffic in the area disrupts the play. Slowly moving over outside the circle now. The Tigers come away with it. Here's Fuller. Nice job to send it up the field. Really nice job there. Get out of a dangerous area. Especially with the weight on that pass, so it wouldn't roll over the end line. Wildcats have to chase it down. They're able to do so. And now Oscar Smith looking to lock them in their territory, taken away in the center of the field. Really nice job by Alyssa Edmond. Initially thought that she was whistled for the penalty, so she steps away. Rather, it was a penalty against her. So it'll be Peterson on the restart towards the center. Intercepted by Hopkins. Barrera trying to win it back. Too many green jerseys in the area. And they're able to overtake the Tigers. Buschert headed off the field for Great Bridge, taking her place. Zajac. Excuse me, that's Mackenzie Wilson taking her place. Far side. Great Bridge looking for possession. So they hope to head down the other way. They're able to get it. Now on the left side. Here's Burton. She has some help inside the 25. Looks back towards the center. Able to find some assistance in Jackson. Back where the pass came from. Little give and go. Trying to move inside the 25. Poked away by a defender. Fuller. Able to get on the end of it, and just not able to keep it alive though. Umpire had a great line of sight, straddling the sideline, and just noticed that that ball rolled over. Unfortunate there for the Tigers and Fuller. Fuller had plenty of room to run down the line, but just an unfortunate bounce. Quickly coming right back outside the circle. Great Bridge on the attack, up towards the middle now. I believe that's Hester. That shot over the end line. So a flurry of goals here in the first and second quarters. 4 in the first, 3 in the second. So far, still a bit of time left to play, but certainly can't be much at this point in the first half. Great Bridge up by 7. Wildcats really doing a nice job so far this afternoon. Okay, once again brought to you by Shine Time Power Wash and Paint. If you need to get your pool deck ready for spring, call the pros at Shine Time. Clean your concrete or pavers. Rust stains? No problem at all. Shine Time has you covered. Visit ShineTimeInc.com for a free quote today. Shine Time making this game possible here at the Regional Training Center in Virginia Beach. Chesapeake High School field hockey action. Oscar Smith currently trailing by 7 to Great Bridge as we approach the end of the first half. Trying to add to their lead now inside the 25. Move it along to the right side. Poked away by a defender. Nice job there. Barrera. Too many Wildcats in the area, but that'll do it for us here at the end of the first half. Great Bridge up by 7. Austin Urch calling the action here today for you. We're going to take a quick break and be right back. for the second half.
Nobody cares for more young knees than CHKD Sports Medicine. Our specialists, surgeons, and physical therapists work together to develop treatment and training programs that get young athletes back up to speed safely with the strength and confidence they need to stay in the game for the long haul. CHKD Sports Medicine. Care today to last a lifetime.
After a brief pause in the action, we're back underway here at the Regional Training Center. Virginia Beach, Virginia. Austin Urch here bringing you the action. Great Bridge up by 7 over Oscar Smith, Chesapeake High School field hockey here in Virginia Beach. It's been a really nice afternoon here for Great Bridge. They've been really proactive defensively, able to anticipate passes, where the ball is coming from and where it's headed. Being the first player to the ball, take it away and create some quick goals for themselves. The last pair of goals were scored just 45 seconds apart, if that. Great Bridge scoring with 6 minutes into the second quarter, and then scoring again 6 minutes 45 seconds into the second quarter. I have marked down here. They're able to win the ball back immediately after the restart by Oscar Smith, making a key takeaway, headed right back down the field. Got a goal just a few seconds later. So they pass it around in the 25. They look to advance up the field now through the middle. Sending it along to their left side. Now it's Great Bridge in the green jerseys, moving from left to right across the screen. Oscar Smith defending the right side, moving right to left in the white. They're able to win a penalty there, but intercepted, taken away. There's Kurth. She swings it out wide towards the near side of the field. Wiley. Nice job there, shuffling it along. Hall. Now inside the circle. Looking for Peyton Wilson, but couldn't quite find her. It's just poked away. So it'll be Maddie Wiley on the restart. If she likes to keep it, there's some movement. She'll play it back into her defense. They send it up towards the middle of the field. Pretty much right at the center way. And now they'll start to go forward, past a couple of defenders. Looking for some help, has it in Peyton Wilson. Wilson, ball still on her stick, moves it along. A penalty corner here for Great Bridge. Their first of the quarter. Just started about 2.5 minutes ago. Their 5th on the afternoon. We'll see what they can make of it here. Foran sends it in, top of the circle. Wilson, nice save there. Really excellent job by Trinity Toe, the goalkeeper, for Oscar Smith. Her teammates certainly celebrating alongside her with that. She made a really nice stop. It's a bit difficult at times to make the save when that shot is up past head height, but able to do so successfully. Denying Peyton Wilson her 3rd goal of the afternoon. She might have to wait a bit longer. This one along, up towards the middle. Tigers need to clear it. Right in front, here's Hall. Whistle blows, headed the other way. Official makes the call, going against Great Bridge. Whacked up the field by Tegan Peterson. Great Bridge collecting about 35 yards past their own end line. Peyton Wilson lays it off, gets it back. Shot taken, poked in. Great Bridge up by 8 now. If I'm not mistaken, that was number 5, Grayson Kurth, who scored the opening goal of this contest and now has her 2nd one here this afternoon. Just about 4 and change into the 3rd quarter. 34 minutes into this contest. Bumping the lead up even higher. Or further, rather. So the umpire just motions for this ball to be placed a bit further back for the restart. Going down the line, inside the circle, moved along, but Hannah Higgins couldn't collect. So a restart now. Oscar Smith, the Tigers in possession. Taken away, Kurth. On towards the goal. Peyton Wilson was there, perhaps impeding with toe. Gets called for a penalty. Aguilar places the ball down. There's one player going over the top, but she can't hit that one clean. And Peyton Wilson couldn't take it in stride. She comes away from that one a bit frustrated with herself. A really nice breakaway there for Peyton Wilson, looking to get her third. But I've been able to count so far. Scored back-to-back goals, 11-15 and 14-30 into the first. Perhaps you might have a chance here. Moved along by Wiley. Sent backwards for Kurth. Back to the middle for Wiley, just outside the circle. No penalty corner here. We're just a few feet away. Up to the center, Buschert across the middle, over the end line. Wildcats retain possession. The sun is beginning to set here. Almost golden hour time. Nice job defensively there for the Tigers. They're able to move that one and evacuate the circle, but the pressure coming right back. Advantage from the referee and knocked into the back of the net. I believe that was Maddie Wiley who was able to put that one in. About 7:15, almost 7:30 now, into the third quarter. Just about halfway left here in the quarter remaining. Nice job taking it immediately off the restart. Foreign. That was how Wilson got her back-to-back goals. Foreign taking the ball immediately back. Wilson. Now along the end line. Whistle goes the other way. Great Bridge couldn't convert there on the attack. That ball catches a stick and redirects to the path of a Wildcat up towards the center. Looks like that one might have been a goal as well. As that ball just trickled in, it seemed. Couldn't see who got that one in, and both sides a bit surprised at that. Now a double-digit advantage. Up the top, here's Barrera, whistled for a penalty. Burton starts the counter, up towards the middle. Here's Higgins, trying to find room to shoot, unable to do so. Right in front of the goal, Toe kicks it away. Really nice job by her, able to make contact with the ball. Kayla Jackson can't find the pass to reinsert the ball inside the circle, as it's knocked away by a Tiger defender. Riley Buschert on the restart. She'll elect to play it back. Nice job there collecting it. Stolen away by Elizabeth Cox, middle of the field. Oscar Smith nearly with a great counter there. This time Knox able to take it away. Make another interception. Here's Peterson. Unable to find Cox. Ball turns over. The Wildcats have it, move it to the far side of the field on their left, on that far wing now, traversing up the field. Unable to keep it in play But it shouldn't matter too much. They retain after a penalty. And the ball just inside the circle. Peyton Wilson looking to lay it off for a teammate. Penalty corner here for Great Bridge. Had 2 so far in the first quarter, 2 in the second, and this is their second in the third. Making it a trifecta here this afternoon. Julia Foran set to insert the ball. This one up towards the center. Looking on towards the target. Knocked away by Toe, the goalkeeper. Good save from her. Whistle blows, headed the other way. Oscar Smith Tigers in possession. Their white jerseys. Peterson. Has Aguilar off to her side, but she'll look that way, but even further, trying to find Kylie Knox. She just couldn't quite reach that one. A couple of relievers headed in for Great Bridge. It passes up towards the center. Tigers in possession. Peterson takes a swing at this one, but immediately taken back by the Wildcats. Jackson brought down. Back to her feet though. Great Bridge still in possession. Burton. Peyton Wilson inside the circle. Looking for some room, takes a shot. The penalty gives the ball back over to Oscar Smith. Now just a few minutes remaining here in the third. Great Bridge up by 10, taken away by Bushard off the interception. Around the defender. Inside the circle, nice poke there by Alyssa Edmond. She's able to stop the attack for just a moment. The pressure still mounting though for Great Bridge along the sideline. Excuse me, the end line. An unfortunate whistle there for the Wildcats. As Bushard sprints off the field, taking her place, Grayson Kurth. Burton. Inside the circle now. Long Toe is able to knock that one away. Making a pair of quick saves in succession. And she's been playing better and better as this game has continued. And more saves here in the third than I would wager the first 2 quarters combined. She seems to have found her confidence, found her rhythm. The defense certainly helping with that as well. They've been able to stop countless attacks from the Wildcats. As that one just sails wide of the target, picked up by Alyssa Edmond on that far side. She'll look to bring it up the wing. Rolls over the sideline off a stick of Great Bridge. Tegan Peterson will restart things for the Tigers. Intercepted. Now heading back to where the ball came from are the Wildcats. Moving along to the left side. Unable to collect it though is Julia Foran. Perhaps getting a bit of assistance there from one of the defending Tigers. Was able to get there first and she took it right off her stick, but ultimately it goes out of bounds off of Foran. Excuse me, off the defender. So Foran isn't too bothered by that. Restart coming up here for Kurth. The 25. He'll swing it back. This time up towards the middle off the stick of Kurth. Taken away here by Peterson. Just inside the circle now. Looking to move towards the goal, taken away by Peterson, or at least Peterson's pressuring. Hopkins up towards the center. Recollected by Barrera. Penalty corner here, third of the third quarter. There's time running out here. This one will be taken by Abby Ferris. I believe that's her first time bringing the ball in off a penalty corner, top of the circle. Taken, moved along, Kurth. Back towards the center, shot low and on the ground, kicked away by Toe. Pressure still here, the ball still in a dangerous area. Tigers trying to defend. Another penalty corner coming up. Here's Ferris again. Perhaps maybe a bit quicker on the penalty corner. Great Bridge will be able to capitalize. This one, once again, up towards the center. Sent in by Hopkins. Penalty against the Wildcats. Stops their attack. Swanhart up the middle. Looking for Kumar. Ultimately, the ball ends up with Fuller. He was unable to collect that one. He rolled over the sideline. Umpire's whistle blows, and that'll do it for us here at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex. Great Bridge takes this one by a score of 10-0 at the end of the third. This game brought to you once again by Shine Time Power Wash and Paint Professionals. We're calling all local business owners, it's spring cleaning time. Power wash your building and walkways to instantly boost your curb appeal. You'll love the results when they make your business shine. Visit shinetimeinc.com for your free quote today. So thank you so much for joining and tuning in today at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex Facebook page for this Chesapeake High School field hockey action. Great Bridge comes away with the big win over Oscar Smith. I've been Austin Urch, and we'll see you next time.
Nobody cares for more young knees than CHKD Sports Medicine. Our specialists, surgeons, and physical therapists work together to develop treatment and training programs that get young athletes back up to speed safely with the strength and confidence they need to stay in the game for the long haul. CHKD Sports Medicine. Care today to last a lifetime.